What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Walmart exclusive AEW Unmatched collection, Hangman Adam Page. And so here we have Hangman Adam Page posing out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually run through his accessories. Hangman does come with an alternate right hand where he does have his little pistol hand. He also does come with a mug as well as a glass, which looks really nice. And then his final accessory is the AEW World Heavyweight title. Other than that, Adam Page doesn't come with any other accessories, so with that out of the way, let's have a closer look at Adam Page. So here we have a closer look at Hangman Adam Page, and I have to say, this is probably my favorite likeness that Jazzware has made of Hangman. I really did like the first head, absolutely hated the second head, and this one I think is probably the best one. It actually does look like Hangman, so they did a really good job there, especially with the hair. It looks very, very good. They even captured his side profile really nicely, and for some reason I really do like this smile. I did like the open mouth expression more after I saw the second head sculpt, but this is probably my favorite, and if it's possible to head swap it, this is probably going to go on my main Adam Page. But yeah, really good likeness. I do like the facial hair that they gave him. It's a really, really good paint job, and I like the fact that it's not shiny like the second attempt at Hangman. The second head sculpt that they gave him, very shiny. I have no idea why they did it that way. But yeah, really do like this head sculpt, really do like the likeness. They did a really good job. As far as the rest of his body goes, this is casual dress Adam Page, and I really do like it. You can see he does have his shirt on right here along with the patterns, which they did a really good job painting. I don't see too many issues with the paint. Maybe some line work might be a little bit thin, but overall it is done exceptionally well. On the back you can see his western shirt still carries over that floral pattern, which again, that looks really good. I'm not sure how I feel about this part of the shirt though. You can see that it's very wrinkly right here. Now when you wear a shirt like this, yeah, the bottom is a little bit more wrinkly, but not to that extreme. I don't know why they sculpted it that way. You can see how it should look, but yeah, overall really do like the way this shirt came out. In the front it looks fine, but I think they could use a few more wrinkles up here. You can see he does have sleeves on right here, going to more floral patterns right on his sleeve. We do have the cuff right here on his sleeve, so that looks very good as well. Absolutely liking the paint job. Like I said, it's very clean, with the only error that I can see is this flesh colored paint right there on the arm. Other than that, I really do like casual dress wrestlers. I think they need to do it more often and make the bodies look good. I think I prefer the Jazzware casual body over the Mattel casual body, because the Mattel casual body, it's always too bulky. This one I think they did a really good job on. You can see he is wearing his belt buckle, which is a really big Texas size belt buckle, even though he's not from Texas. They did a really good job sculpting his belt so it has that more western feel to it. I really do like that little detail. They could have easily just sculpted on a regular belt, but no, they went the extra detail and actually put Hangman on the back, so I think that's really good. And then he is wearing blue jeans, which I feel like Mattel and Jazzwares can really benefit from painting these. We saw it on the network Spotlight Matt Hardy when they paint the jeans. It looks fantastic, and then with the WrestleMania AJ Styles and Hangman, where it's just one color, it kind of looks bad. It looks like plastic, and that's something you don't want to see. Other than that, I think the sculpt is pretty solid. You have the pockets where this should be the zipper. The back pockets look good. The seam line running down the inside and outside, that looks really good. On mine, unfortunately, there is a little bit of a stress mark right here, because out of package you can see that the knee was kind of pushed out like that, and it did cause a little bit of stress right there. I can fix that, but right now I'm just reviewing it as I have it out in package. And then one thing I really do like, and at the same time I don't like, are his boots. I think the sculpt work is fantastic, but they painted his boots, and there's a lot of nice sculpt work in the boots, but it does get lost in some areas because of how thick the brown paint is. You can see on the inside of his peg right there, they actually use a blue plastic, so they pretty much use blue all the way down and then just painted his boots. They should have just gone the extra mile and either painted it black or actually molded it in brown, because yeah, it is quite noticeable that it is very flat, meaning it's done with a single coat of paint. Other than that, Hangman is actually a really impressive figure. I do like the way he came out, really do like the accessories. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get him compared to other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Adam Page posed next to an Ultimate Edition Brock Lesnar and a basic Jeff Hardy. And for our final comparison, here we do have the Walmart exclusive Hangman Adam Page posed next to the unrivaled Hangman Adam Page. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually have a look at Adam Page's articulation now. Hangman does have a ball joint in the head, although you can see it does go up and down really nicely just on that ball joint. We don't get too much head pivot, unfortunately, and it does turn left and right. His head does look down to about right there. He can look up slightly, but his hair does get in the way. And something I need to point out is that his head seems a little bit too big for his body. I don't know if it's because his neck is too short, but yeah, his head just seems a little bit too big, if we're being quite honest. But anyway, moving on, that hinge works perfectly fine. We have a swivel here at the shoulder, which does go all the way around, goes out to the side, past horizontal, so that is pretty good. We have a bicep swivel here. We have a double bend at the elbow, only going up to about right there, so it's a little bit past 90. Then we do have a swivel and hinge at the wrist. And unfortunately, as low as his arms can go, that's about it. They don't go any lower, so he's always going to have his arms hanging out about that far, which is a little bit unfortunate. He does have a ball joint here in the torso, which does work perfectly fine. It does pivot side to side, which is really good, so we do have forward, back, side to side, and some rotation. Then we do have rotation here at his waist. Slight rotation. You can't go all the way because of how his body is sculpted. You can actually just pop it off if you rotate it too far, or maybe even break it, which you don't want to do that. Legs do kick forward to about right there. They kick back out to the side. We have a thigh swivel up high, double bend here at the knee, going a little past 90 degrees. Then we have one of my most hated joints. We have a swivel here at the shin. I don't know why they decided just to do a cut joint right there. They could have just easily had made it. Actually, it does rotate down here, so why do they have that joint? That's kind of interesting that his ankle actually does rotate, so you really don't need that swivel. That's more parts than you actually need. Unless, no, it's a swivel and then he still has a forward-facing pin, so why? Interesting. But yeah, he does have a hinge, which you can see it does go forward and back. It's hindered by his cuff, rotation at his ankle. Then we do have forward-facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, surprising articulation at the leg. It's kind of too much if you ask me, but overall I really do like the way he moves, and for a casual dress wrestler I think he moves perfectly fine. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get Hangman Adam Page posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the Walmart exclusive AEW Unmatched Adam Page pose for my final thoughts. And I think Jazzware has done a really good job with the Hangman here. I really do like the accessories he came with. I do like the fact that we get another mug and another glass. That's the signature accessory for this figure. But I really do like the fact that we get an AEW title, but it kind of feels like Jazzware gives us an AEW title with every single wave. I know Jericho had it, Moxley had it, Jericho had it again, Moxley had it again. We have the exclusive Jericho, and now we have Adam Page here. They just are giving away the title, which it's not a bad thing, but at the same time I kind of wish they would slow it down just a little bit. Hangman here does look really nice, and I do like the fact that he gets an alternate hand where he does his pointer gesture, which is a really good accessory. Other than that, I think this figure is a really good figure, to be quite honest. It's not often that we get casual dress wrestlers, and the fact that we finally got one of Adam Page, I think that's a really great move by Jazzwares. Now, is it worth the Walmart exclusive? I don't really think so, but I do understand why they wanted to have an unrivaled exclusive and an Unmatched exclusive. I would have preferred something like maybe Jade Cargill with the title. That would have been a really nice exclusive to hunt down, but overall Hangman here was relatively easy to find. When I went to Walmart, they had about 4 of him on the pegs, which means he's not really that sought after. So if you really need a Hangman Adam Page with the casual dress, I really do recommend you pick it up. Otherwise, if you just want his main wrestling gear, the Unmatched, what was it, Series 4, I believe, is probably the best attire, but it has a worse face. But you can mix and match the head sculpts, so I do see some benefits to picking this figure up. If you are looking for Adam Page, he is going to be running you about $24 at Walmart, and yes, Walmart did increase the prices on all their AEW figures, so do be aware of that you're going to be paying $24 per Jazzware figure, so do keep that in mind when picking up this figure. If you want to pick him up, he is going to cost you about $24. With that being said, guys, I'm King of Dragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other AEW videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you'd like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll gladly have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified anytime I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.